Hey everyone, my name is Jasper and today we are going to cook a vegan meal with our own grown vegetables. Now, as you can see, we will begin with 2 baked potatoes, a nice onion, and of course cauliflower and pumpkin. We're also going to use coconut milk. Now, I can teach you how to make that yourself, but you'll have to ask me. Now, we'll begin with 600 grams of potato, actually 350 grams of pumpkin because it's way too heavy, and the entire 400 grams of raw cauliflower, because it's a bit of both, and 50 grams of the onion or shallot, or whatever you want to call it. Now, the pumpkin takes most of the work, so I like to start with that. First of all, we're going to take about 1/3 of the pumpkin, should be 350 grams or so. We take out the seeds because, well, we can save those for pumpkin bread. If you want to know how to make that, I can teach you. Just ask me and I'll make a video about it. You can also grab a spoon to take out the flesh of the pumpkin. It's just really an easy way. I prefer that. Once you got the meat out, you should start with peeling the pumpkin. Once you cut up the pumpkin, you can make it into smaller slices. I'll show you how thick, like this. And after you cut it into smaller slices, you can cut them up into even tinier bits. And that's that. Then we'll put them aside for later. The cauliflower is very easy to just cut from the side, because then you can take off the floury part without having to chop off the stumpy part or the stem or whatever it's called. Anyway, we're just taking off the flowers because that's all we need. And that's that. Then let's wash that, because of course we want it to be clean. And once it's washed, we're gonna cook it. Now, we don't want it to cook like thoroughly. We want it to be warm for like 5 minutes, but not really cooking. Once it's cooking, you just want to turn it like lower. And then we're gonna peel the potatoes, because those don't have to cook first, like before I put it in the oven. And I was actually told when I was little that if you manage to peel an apple or a potato at one go, you can do a wish. So I wish you subscribe. I'll do an apple too. Well, there goes the raw cauliflower. It's not a good thing when it's cooking. So we turn it down really quick. Alright, fixed it. Okay, so now we will cut the potato into small slices. Not too thick, because we don't want to make potato chips. They gotta be a proper bottom for in the oven. Then we will wash them. And last but not least, we chop up the onion. You probably already know how to do that. Now that the broccoli has actually been hot enough, we can take it out gently, leave the water there so we can put the pumpkin in. We're actually going to use the water later on for some soup. Best way to put in the pumpkin is by not throwing it, but by gently letting it fall from not so high. Why? Because then the water doesn't splash up into your hands and it's better. Before adding salt, check it. Because these days, even in the salt they add chemicals. Sometimes just an E number, but sometimes also iodine or other things. Sure, if you live near a nuclear plant, I can see the use of the iodine, but I don't know, not my thing. Unless someone can convince me otherwise, of course. Feel free to try in the comments. Sea salt usually is 100% sea salt and pure, so that's my preference. Once it's boiling, we add 5 cloves and turn the heat down very low. Just let it soak up the clove taste. Meanwhile, fill the bottom of the oven thing, as we are gonna use coconut milk, we don't need to fatten it. And then we add the broccoli flour, followed up by the onions, for which I really need both hands. And then fill it up with the pumpkin. Be sure to catch the cooking water, you don't want to throw it away, because like I said, it's very useful for a cheap anti-waste vegetable soup. I'm gonna make a video on that as well. So sorry for about this video being sideways, I found out about that too late. Optionally, you can also add some herbs to the milk, maybe thicken it a bit too. So let's grab some herbs, eh? Now we take 100 milliliter of milk, we added it to the cut up herbs, from which we remove the stems, because those aren't nice. This is my thickener. Unfortunately, the vitamins go to waste because of the temperature it's going to reach, so that's a bummer. Now we pour in the coconut milk mix. Put the herbs a little bit more mixed if you messed it up pouring them in. And finish it up with the remaining potato slices. Now the very last thing to do is to put it in the hot air oven on 200 degrees for 20 minutes and you're done. That's it. Or you can also just store it in the refrigerator or something and put it in the oven tomorrow. It's up to you. Thank you for watching, and if you subscribe, I'll see you next time. Peace.